I read a story about a woman named Kate who kicked up her productivity at work one day, and it even surprised her. On this particular day, Kate happened to be working from home. After her two children left for school, she was putting away a few things in the kitchen before going to her home office to start her workday. On the kitchen table, her 8-year-old daughter had left several art supplies from working on a project the night before. On a whim, Kate decided to play with the art supplies before starting her workday. She doesn't even remember why she decided to do it. There was poster board, glue, glitter, scissors, markers, a lot of the regular things young children use for projects. Kate cut poster board, got really creative with glue and glitter, used the markers. You might say she got a bit lost in the project. By the time she was finished playing with the art supplies and had created something, 30 minutes had gone by. Kate sighed and thought, well, that was fun, and headed to her home office. Around 5 o'clock that afternoon, Kate had a huge realization that came in two parts. Her first thought was that she got so much done that day. She was more productive in that one day than she had been in 8 hours in a long time. Her second thought was, hey, I started this day doing something creative. I wonder if that has something to do with how productive I was today. In the couple of days that followed, Kate realized that by spending the first 30 minutes of her day doing something creative and by letting her mind just go with it, she prepared her mind for an extremely productive day. Just like training our body at the gym prepares our body in other ways, such as by giving us more energy, stamina, and endurance, doing some type of creative task, apart from actual work topics, prepared Kate's mind for the rest of the work she had ahead of her that day. I believe there is something important to learn about here about work and productivity and how to get the most out of our workday. In order to grasp this, though, most of us will have to get our heads around the fact that doing something like Kate did, arts and crafts in this case, is not a waste of work time, but it actually helps us become more productive. A former colleague of mine, Jackie, is naturally creative, but her work often requires her to be analytical. When we discussed these concepts, she told me that in order to prepare herself to do analytical work, she will do things such as a Sudoku puzzle, or if she sees an area with tiles, she'll count them and do the math in quadrants. If she spends time up front doing these types of exercises, she finds she is much more productive for the rest of her workday. What about you? What types of activities at the start of your day for about 30 minutes would make you more productive for the rest of your workday? And what about your employees? If your employees spend 30 minutes at the start of their day doing some type of creative task, would you be okay with that? How can I convince you this is a good idea that leads to higher productivity?